I don't think you should have those on for a full hour. Just from
my own eyes.
From a vision standpoint, I don't think it's a smart idea.
Put on the bug
wear them
glasses.
for a while.
I'll wear the bug glasses.
Bug glasses are fun, man. I think this is who I want to be.
I think this is who you are.
Yeah. Mr. Robot, what do you want with me? Oh, man, those are weird. Those are you.
Yeah.
It's kind of uncomfortable and laid back. That is what they look like.
They're just kind of, they're leaning.
Hey, man, I'm chilling, but I've never chilled before.
I can go back to these for a little bit.
Yeah, they're there for us. You
Yeah.
know, they're there for the duration of however long Talkdown exists. They're there.
Some glasses.
Well, it seems like whoever made these ones and the boob ones don't know where people's eyes
Yes,
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah,
No,
he was
again,
wearing
it's
those
like
glasses.
This and the eyes.
I'm almost, I would be shocked if the boob and finger glasses weren't by the same manufacturer.
No, they look like they came out of the same kind of collection.
I would be alarmed if, can you grab me those? I guess for the people, guys who
watching?
are recording.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you made the boob glasses and then you found out a rival factory made these glasses?
You are now in a dead heat competition.
Wow.
Who's getting ass glasses out
That's
fast?
the Pepsi and Coke rivalry, the soda wars of this generation on Amazon.
Should we do glasses with bigger ears? Ears on your eyes? Wow, print them up, man, before Jerry gets them. Check out this Thai traditional garb.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, Tina's
Man.
parents brought this back for me.
Do you mind if I feel what this is made?
Feel it.
Oh, yeah. I like this.
Couple things I'd like to say about this.
Hit it.
A, this is a 4XL, okay? And it barely fits. I can go to Thailand and take over, I'm pretty sure. I am the largest human they've ever seen.
Funny, they're like, we do a small, medium, large, XL, and then we just do American size.
Yeah, it's an American large.
Also, it's like, that's so crazy too. It's like other countries look like, especially if you're like a shorter country, you know, you're like, man, America's doing some crazy shit. Also, they're all huge. Like they're like these giant people.
Right, they're like the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they doing over there?
Man, so what, because this is, of all the gifts, because Tina's parents have gotten you gifts throughout the years, usually live, I don't know if Greg's talking about this, usually they get Greg like a blade.
Always knives.
It's
Oh.
usually,
3 or 4 years in a row, knives.
yeah.
Okay.
So this is the
Do
first.
you use knives?
I don't stab people, if that's what you're asking. Like it was a blade
Do you
with
cook
a,
things with them?
No,
or
not those kind
hunt?
of knives. No, it's a knife with an
Oh, like
American
a-
eagle, a flag on
Oh,
it.
like a knife.
Yeah, it's like a knife, or like sometimes he did get me like a
Not
it was
like a chef's knife.
like a tool knife once.
No, like a
Like a
a
stabbing
stabbing
knife.
yeah, like a stabbing knife.
Oh,
stabbing
okay.
knife.
Well, then that answer was correct.
3 or 4 years knives, 3 or 4, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. Now I said the last 3 years pajamas. They really figured it out.
Yeah.
They went, I think it's a knife guy, and then they went, that is a pajama man if we've ever met one. And they see me in pajamas.
So funny, they went, we were way off.
What's the opposite of a knife?
Yeah.
Pajamas.
I do like that they were just like throwing, they threw the first couple swings, they were like, we think we missed. And then the second swing, they were like, we nailed it so
Yes.
hard.
Yeah.
So hard.
They didn't even get
man.
to strike 3. They were
Right.
like, I got one more.
Right. Yeah. I wonder what the next thing
Yeah.
was going to be. But
Next era of Greg.
those, it's wild to me. They're not silk.
Yes.
No, I don't. Well, I think they'd be expensive. Mm-hmm. Silk.
Yeah.
We don't want to use pants.
What are they? Cotton?
It's softer. It's something with a lot of pull. Like what I like about them is if you pull this string, you could destroy the evidence, right? So I'm putting some kind of murder. You know,
Yes.
it's like I got rid of my outfit. Oh, it has all these rip cords and just pull, and it will completely dissolve the outfit. What evidence, Your Honor? What evidence that I'm naked in a jury room? I think, yeah, God knows.
Man, that's great. And they also, I wouldn't imagine, I feel like if you buy a set of pajamas like that,
Yeah.
you're buying a full set. You know, that doesn't seem like a lone pajama. That means like, we're all going to wear this for a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Do they have those or they just got that for you?
They just got these for me. And I don't know if these are pajamas. I think this might be light wear for outside in Thailand.
That might be a job interview suit.
I think this might be. You know, maybe their country's doing like this is light.
Right.
Yeah.
It is light.
Right. If you're out walking around doing business and doing stuff
You can
in the
wear this
summer when it's
right.
hot,
Light.
go for it.
I'll tell you what, you walk around an airport like that, everyone knows where you're going.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. And that man has no luggage whatsoever.
Yeah. He packs with what he is. What am I like? Yeah, they should have an emotion. How about if Talktown had, at the airport, we do this just for fun's sake. We do an emotional baggage check where you can go to the airport and you can go, hey, I'm really thinking about my mom today. And
don't bring that shit on the flight.
yeah.
We got enough going on. There's choppy winds up there.
Yeah.
You're going to have way less flight Karens if you do emotional bag check before you do regular check.
Yeah.
If you ever check your flight and then also, and I go, hey man, I'm really scared of flying. They go, cool. We're going to put you in the back. We're going to give you lots of drinks. Don't worry. Someone else goes, I'm headed home for a fucking death. Okay, we know how to treat you. Emotional baggage check before your regular baggage check.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah. I think you bring up a good point, two good points. One with the emotional baggage check, and then two, how we sort of solve this problem of like the amount of Karens on flights and stuff like that. Yeah, I think there's something needs to be done about that.
Yeah, emotional baggage check.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just like flights could be better.
Yeah,
you think it's an issue with the flight?
I think a lot of people, I'm not defending anybody's behavior, but like are pushed to crazy behavior because it is so inhumane to fly at this point. Like every seat is very small. Everyone is annoying. There's too much stuff. There's not enough food or drinks. Like just like if we just made it a little more luxurious like it used to be, I think we would also avoid a little bit like people be like, okay, whatever, we'll get there. And they can cross their legs and they're like, it's going to be fine. But the fact that you're like knees to chair, just sitting upright.
People are snapping.
Yeah, people are snapping.
You're 1,000% right. And here's the thing. They can easily do it with $35 a flight. You can give everyone potato chips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But instead, I do think these owners are kind of like, let's see how far we can push humanity.
Yeah, that's capitalism.
You know what I mean? But capitalism is more money. I think these people are more nefarious. I'm saying more nefarious.
Oh, you think that they also get off on making other people miserable?
You think they got cameras inside and they're watching from their gilded basement?
Yeah.
With their other rich friends and they're going, look at that. Look at what's about to happen in 17C.
Yeah. They invented TikTok so that they could watch that.
Right.
Let's just see how much more we can take.
Right. It's
right?
like, yes.
Because if humans can take this much here, well, then I got this other company.
Oh, I see.
Where I'm like, hey, where can we rip them off on cars? Right? Well, look what they're doing on airplanes. You have the literal numbers of how far you can push humans and squeeze them for every fucking dollar.
You think they're conditioning us
for others
for greater gains?
Maybe.
Okay.
But I will say they are using that data in their other fucking, in their other things to be like, hey, what if I give less guns with this G.I. Joe figure? Right? And charge the same price.
pushing people to their
We
limits.
go, if they're going to take it, how do you know they'll take it? You should see what I did on Spirit Airlines yesterday. They'll take it.
Right. Oh, man. That's how they get us in cages.
Yep.
Already got us in cages, man. You think you're not in a cage? Four walls is all I see, brother. That's why in Talktown, I want to have.
I mean, yeah, we are in a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's why I want to push for in Talktown. Heated suits paid for by the government. So if you are homeless or you choose to not live in a home,
No one's choosing not to live in a home.
warm, brother. Some people choose not to live in a home. The agoraphobic.
Very small.
Very
It's a small percentage.
Very
Some
small
people
percentage.
are voluntarily off the grid, but but I do like the idea of heated clothing for
Yes,
home.
this I like. Everybody in Talktown, like, we just don't need to. No one's homeless. We're not
No,
going
I
to
know.
let that
But
happen.
we
Of
have
course.
to fix the homeless, and we fix it with the heated suits.
No.
You know what I fix with heated suits?
I'm on board with heated suits.
I like heated suits.
Live, what's the issue with the heated suits?
No, I like the heated suits, but I'm saying if we're building Talktown from the ground up, we'll just make sure that the kind of inequality that creates homelessness doesn't exist.
I see
so
what
that
you're saying.
the heated suits aren't a solution. People have homes. This is for something else.
No, man. We're not on the same vibration, man.
No.
We're
not.
I've never seen someone be so pragmatic with those sunglasses.
No, but what I'm trying to say is tune into what I'm trying to say here. I'm not saying this is for the homeless. Okay. I'm saying this so that every man or female knows they don't have to be caged in by walls.
You
know
can
what I mean?
be outside.
And it's the
more
same as the
comfortable.
inside.
So you don't have. So if we wanted to do this outside, and we could, for
I don't
whatever
think
reason,
you understand
we
true
could do it.
freedom.
Let her talk, for Christ's sake.
Sorry.
Like it's like we're confined because we're like, well, we want to be together and we want to be talking, we want to be comfortable, we want to be doing the podcast, we have to be indoors. You're saying heated suits, we could do this outdoors. We're not confined to this building.
Yes.
Yeah, I support that.
Okay, so now we're on the same vibe.
Still no, but but closer.
Yeah, I promise you, no one's gonna be on the same
Yeah.
vibe because you're on such a vibe.
Yeah.
you are
You're a
vibe.
vibe.
Right now.
Like
man.
you're head to toe. And I know those are just the sneakers you wore, but,
that is
but they
true.
still
Yeah,
feel like a costume to me.
show those to the camera, Greg.
Those are Christmas shoes.
Lift them dogs
Now,
up.
man, check these out. This could be a spaceship if it wanted to be. Spaceships don't need wings.
It kind of looks like Anthony's glasses.
It
on the back.
Surely, curly.
Those are Christmas shoes.
Well, I'll tell you
Christmas
this,
shoes.
and it only worked out for me because I got them not realizing Christmas season was coming. And now Christmas season is here.
Sometimes that happens.
And then you're like, all right. But then in January, everyone's going to be like, man, I think those are just regular shoes.
Look at this guy. He's still wearing his Christmas shoes. That's what
day
they'll
is
say.
it? What day is it? I didn't know. I still have on my Christmas shoes.
It's over, man.
Get me my New Year's drapes. Couldn't think of a single piece of clothing right there. I couldn't think
But
of
you
one.
did think of, I guess there's drapes over there.
No, I was thinking of drapes as in they drape upon you, their clothing. I like to be draped.
Very Scarlett O'Hara.
Yeah. A clothing man is a job I would pay for.
Okay.
What's a clothing man?
I wake up, your clothes, sir, and they present me with outfits and they drape me with things. I like to be put like how Iron Man has a robot to do that. Like a human would just dress me.
Yeah. I've always wanted where I like Nathan. I always love the way Nathan. I think I always think Nathan looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan for you?
He dresses well.
Nathan Macintosh.
Nathan Macintosh, comedian friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
People. Yeah. And I've said, and Nathan, I've talked about this, but I always like when I would love to just give. Here's your money. Like, just you buy what you buy and buy it for me too.
Get one
extra. Oh, yeah.
Just one extra.
Yeah.
Because I
Copy paste.
Yeah. I already. If there's a person out there in the world where I go every time I see you, you look cool. I don't want to go through the hassle. And it's not a personal. I guess it's a personal shopper.
But it's just an individual. It's just someone who's buying for themselves, and they're like, "All right, make
you
two."
buy one for me, and then you Venmo request me, and I give you the money.
Yeah,
Dude, this is an idea we could incorporate into real America. Is we go up to celebrities like, hey, Chris Hemsworth, every time you get an outfit, get the same thing twice, someone else, and we're going to sell those as what Chris Hemsworth wore last week, right? And you get 5 outfits, and they're all the things that Chris Hemsworth wore last week.
that kind of exists already in like fashion blogging and street style and like magazines.
They're
like,
referencing people,
yeah.
Oh,
They'll
really?
be like, it'll be like a celebrity or like a.
but it's a money club. It's a club
Fashion
you pay for a month, and they send you the outfit.
So it's not that. It's just magazines.
Oh yeah. But I guess I'm saying, and I don't know, maybe if
For
there's-
blogs.
if our vibes are wrong again.
Oh, vibe misfire.
vibe misfire.
It's a vibe misfire, everybody.
I guess what I'm saying is that like Chris Hemsworth buys an outfit on Monday, he has one more. Next Monday, if you're part of the Chris Hemsworth last week club, right, then you get the outfit sent to you. And Chris Hemsworth will see you go, hey, I wore that last week. You go, I know, I'm part of the club. You know what I mean? And you wear what he wore
That's
last
fun.
week. Yeah.
A friend of Chris.
A friend
of Chris.
Yeah. Yeah. Or any celebrity. Any celebrity can sign up. If you're
Right.
like, maybe you're not a Chris Hemsworth guy. Maybe you like Kevin Nealon. Like maybe you're like, you want to dress like Kevin Nealon.
I think that's pretty easy.
pretty simple.
Now, is it
Same suit he wore last week. A lot of repeats.
But do you have to wear it? Do you have to do it in order?
you don't have to, but I think people who want to.
I think you would. If you're
It's
doing
like-
this, you'll do it.
I mean, the box comes, you're excited. You put it on as soon as possible. And it's
Here's my
delivered on
worry:
Monday.
weather in general. Like it's like if last week it rained on Monday and was cold, and then the week I get my box, it's hot.
Yeah, you know,
it's
you're gonna
part
run
of
into
it. I think it's just part of it.
Yeah.
But I think week to week, obviously like weather does change a
Yeah.
lot, but I think it's part of it. And like, it's not going to be that drastic of maybe 10 degrees, 15, rain. Obviously you're going to deal with rain,
Yeah.
Sun, all that kind of stuff. But now with the.
Don't move on. Don't move on. Are you moving on?
I'm moving on.
Okay.
We're
Continue.
staying
My
in
bad.
this.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Andy's just moving
Sorry.
to
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was saying, is it tiered depending on the celebrity? Like, is the Kevin Nealon box cheaper than the Chris
for
Hemsworth
sure.
box?
I think because
It reflects like the quality of the clothing.
Okay.
but it is cheaper. So we are no. Chris Hemsworth is buying 2. So it's whatever price he paid and our little markup.
I just think Chris Hemsworth buys more expensive clothing than
course.
Kevin Nealon.
I agree.
So it would be like, yeah.
I was wondering if there's like a knockoff club that does, hey, we do the one day, but this is cheaper material.
Oh, like
working
they'll
class.
look for less.
It's the same thing. Yeah, to look for less. We use whatever cheaper. Also, I'll say this, and to answer your weather question real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Yeah, it rains. You put on someone, you have a snowsuit on, someone else, you go, oh, is that Hemsworth, the Blizzard of 97? You go, it is. You've been in the club for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, you can pull different Chris Hemsworth dates out for different weather needs.
So if the weather changes and you need a different look, and there's one from this
Yes.
oeuvre of clothing.
Yeah. It's fun.
I like that.
You want?
Yeah. So then you're tied. I mean, you're really
You're in a
tied.
community.
Yeah, you are a community. That is a way to foster community. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like that.
Also, if you're wearing the Ben Affleck's, your friend could wear
Matt Damon.
the Matt Damon. And now Ben Affleck and Matt Damon outfits are walking together.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's fun.
Next thing you know, you're writing a movie.
Yeah. You walk into a bunch of groups, they all look good, and they just go, oh, yeah. This is kind of like, people don't realize, but we're the 98 Knicks off court.
Yeah, that's fun.
You know?
Oh,
This is-
Yeah.
He's actually
Group stuff.
Patrick Ewing suit.
Man, that's great. I
That's
would love
awesome.
that line.
Yeah.
Like the NBA lottery pick 1998
Yeah.
line. That would be
Yes.
great, man.
Those
Yeah.
are looks.
Yes. Giant suits.
Yeah.
People
Everything's
go,
a little metallic.
and people, you're there for a job interview. You go, that's a hell of a baggy suit. And you go, I'm actually not here for a job interview. I was the 4th pick by the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
I'm here to be on the team, goddammit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here to fucking start.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
That's fun.
Yeah. Is that because we're gonna talk fashion?
Yeah, fashion and
Was that
clothing.
kind of what you had for fashion?
No,
clothing?
I think we need to, and this is serious talk.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right? The game, rein it in. All right.
Rein
we
it.
need to decide on what, because I want to pitch the idea of outfits for Talktown.
Like uniforms.
Like everyone wears, I think in Crazy Wild Country, everyone wore red jumpsuits.
Okay.
That was awesome. So I'll say this. And here's the
okay,
thing.
so
You
we're
have-
starting a cult.
Yeah, all right. You have the
I
option.
do
of
wonder
wearing-
if the cults they started. They were like, this was an outfit club that got out of control.
Yeah, right. This is my concern with the Chris Hemsworth community.
An outfit club. This is one of the great outfit clubs that got out of control. You say that. If I had said that, you'd
Yeah.
be like, outfit club is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
outfit club is crazy. And we're letting you slide.
Well, I think
club.
because on the heels of a friend of Chris,
Yeah.
outfit club felt
Yes.
normal.
Yes.
But you're all right though, Greg.
Yes, the
Yeah.
outfit clubs. So I want to throw this pitch as my idea. Wherever you want in Talktown, but you are issued a government jumpsuit that anyone could just wear. You always have them. So if you don't have something to wear, something happened, you got the government jumpsuit, right? You could show up to a job interview into it. It's just plain and it's just respected that you don't do
I
clothing.
like that
see.
it's respected as like whenever you want to wear it, you can wear it, and that means like fancy and
Yes.
like professional, relaxing, doing work. Like it's applicable to all of those and not judged.
You could
against
show
other
up.
Clothing.
You could show up in a job interview and people go, "He doesn't do clothing." We go, "Great, he doesn't do clothing. He's
I
got
like
the jumpsuit.
that.
It's issued."
I like
right?
that.
We have to decide the color. Orange will make us look like convicts.
Well, we
or
already have the hats. It's
X-
a little too much.
Yeah, we're X-wing pilots.
So what goes with orange and black?
I like a deep red or a forest green. We do forest green jumpsuits.
With the orange. Yep.
Well, some people
I like
also
forest green.
Sometimes the hats are black, so
Right.
people aren't always wearing orange hats.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. But
So we gotta think
Yeah.
about that.
Could we pick colors? Can you pick a color? But no, because then
Maybe
that
we
gets
just offer
that's gonna be
them-
standard.
yeah. I
The
guess
jumpsuit
that's
needs to be across the board.
standardized. But navy blue.
What if there's three
Little
options?
mechanic-y.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the deep forest green.
I like forest green.
Well, also,
Or a navy blue is
Are we
nice.
just doing? Are we married to? It's got to be a plain jumpsuit.
Oh.
Because
Yes, because
what,
it's pants and clothes. Pants and shirt. Sure, of course.
Yeah. No.
what I'm saying is because you're saying this is an outfit that's applicable to any occasion,
Yeah.
of sorts. Like, so I would say like a sweatpant material, but it's a suit.
Oh.
See here,
So you
I know.
can show up to work at your fancy job. You can be on the bus. It kind of
I
merges
see
both
why you're going
worlds.
this way because
Okay.
you're doing both.
Yes.
You're incorporating both, and I love it. I love it.
Okay.
But I hate it because
Because this is a mindset shift of like you see the jumpsuit, your mind takes clothing out of the picture. You're saying comfy clothes that mimic fancy clothes, so comfy and fancy are the same.
So you can
I'd
be
like
that.
to find another place for this.
Okay.
I do.
I'd like to find
we
another
can
place.
just sell those.
Yeah, I don't want this to go away. I think we have to find its world, but I'd preferably like to not. Let's put that on the back burner because sweatpants suit that makes you both classy. I mean, I like you go to a party and go, hey, I didn't know what kind of party this was.
Exactly.
The sweatpants?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Suit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're covered for all occasions.
So I'll say it's both.
informal, formal.
So I think that's the next layer up. But I want to
Okay.
say the base layer is a jumpsuit only because
Yeah.
It's one piece. It can be easily sent out. For our podcast ideas, it's probably easier to get cheap jumpsuits.
Yeah. Sure.
Than getting sweatpants.
Yeah,
suits.
you're like, so when we start actually doing this,
Yeah, way
Oh,
more
you're
fun.
saying this from real life branding purposes.
For not really like yes, but more. I dream of going to a show and everyone is in a jumpsuit, like
And
it's
an
a
orange
deep
or
forest-
black hat?
You see
I
deep
can't
forest
think
jumpsuits.
of
It's
anything
so
more
funny.
terrifying than
is
if I
so
stood
scary.
out and I saw a series of uniform jumpsuits. I would be like, oh, I'm in the crazy bow and arrow Jennifer Lawrence movie. What's it called?
Yeah,
Hunger
man, the
Games.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
I
feel
was
like
about to
I'm
say
on
Joy.
District 14 of the Hunger Games.
But that's so
I was
funny.
about to say joy.
I was like, oh my God.
That's so funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people showing up like almost in like those movie Top Gun
Yeah,
tracksuits.
can you
too.
imagine the venue, Greg?
Yeah.
The
Where
venue
are we?
when 50
Oh my God.
people with
Tell them to stop fighting this.
a beige jumpsuit comes
No,
in the
yeah,
room.
yeah.
You don't think they're going to
The
go, I
bartender's
think
like-
we got a situation
Yeah.
on our hands? This is the Dark Knight.
Oh, put smiley faces on them.
Oh, that's
Oh,
never
that's
scary.
great, Greg. That's great.
Those are never used for nefarious purposes.
no, just Chinese food. The bag.
What? Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. Sorry, it took a second. My
Yeah,
apologies.
man. So I'm gonna go ahead and say jumpsuits. And I know you're fighting this, but I think jumpsuits, maybe neon green. I'm open on the color. I'll change on the color.
Yeah.
All right. So, but what's the reason they got to be jumpsuits again?
It could be plain shirt and plain pants. I don't love a jumpsuit from a bathroom.
Well, but bathroom purpose too.
Well,
Unless
kind
we're
of-
doing
And we have-
flaps.
I like
Yeah.
a flap.
I don't love flaps.
Yeah.
I want jumpsuits. I just want it.
I'm saying pants,
I'm not giving in to his brat-like
plain
ways.
pants, plain shirt. That's it.
No, I just want
It'll be the same look.
Like a mechanic.
Same look. Same color. It'll look like a jumpsuit, but it's just pants.
No, it's got to be issued. Everyone has the same.
They're still issued. That has nothing to do with it.
Oh, so pant like this, like
Yeah.
scrubs.
Yeah.
What if we did scrubs?
Yeah,
I'm fine with scrubs.
I love scrubs.
Scrubs too. And then people think they're also at our shows. People will be like, "It's a doctor's convention." It's like it is not. It's a
But
stupid
then somebody
podcast.
has a heart attack and everyone just stands around because they're all podcasters.
and people can get scrubs.
You know what's so funny about scrubs is because it's like it's just strictly doctor wear. So somebody was like, "What goes well with a lung removal?"
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Right, right.
Separates.
Now there's a deep cut to scrubs. This is something really real scrub work. As a scrub guy, as I wear scrubs,
Yeah.
you know, you'd wear one, and then you'd see someone on a train, you'd be like, "Oh, nurse," and they're like, "No, I'm the receptionist at the eye doctor," and you're like, "You should not be allowed to wear scrubs.
Yeah,
you should
that's-
not be allowed to wear scrubs, man.
Yeah.
You're a cashier,
Totally,
all right?
man.
You don't get fucking scrubs.
Yeah, man. They do one cop outfit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't do similar cop outfits where they go, no, just me, I'm a mechanic too. We just kind of wear this.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will say I'm okay with changing that in Talktown. Is that if you want to wear scrubs, you can wear scrubs, and we never question it.
I
Scrubs for anything.
Yeah.
I love scrubs.
Scrubs are a default
Yes.
neutral item of clothing that you can wear anywhere and you're allowed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I get
And they're free.
so jealous of doctors and nurses because they get to just walk around like that.
Yeah.
And I know they're doing big stakes work.
Sure,
So we get
sure.
and we go, you're doing such big stakes work. We'll let you guys just walk around in pajamas.
Yeah.
We've made that social agreement, but it does bother me that I
I'm
can't.
jealous.
I am jealous of
Let
that.
me say this.
They don't seem warm though.
They
No,
don't-
they're nice though. They're light.
No, I know, but
like
like in
this.
this weather, I wouldn't want to be walking around
You
in
wear
them.
leggings.
What?
You wear leggings or a jacket on top,
Yeah, okay.
or maybe we'll make thick ones.
Yeah, they don't make like a
I'm
flannel
just saying
scrub.
in real life, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I know
I'm
what
not
you're
jealous
saying.
of them in January.
Right.
Oh.
I would imagine they make a flannel scrub. Do they not?
Not really.
Really?
Not
Which
that I
is
know of.
crazy because
Crazy.
operating rooms are freezing.
Yeah. I'll say this though.
Yeah, you want to be as cold as possible. Preserve the body.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the things you guys are saying are real.
Every time I've had surgery, that room was ice cold.
That's true because you're. It's more of your shame that's on the inside. Because you're ashamed to have a surgery. Is your body didn't do the right thing? I go. I'm ashamed of your body.
My spine, my fault.
You
Yeah.
held up, you know.
You did that. You did
I
that,
did that.
Allison.
I did that.
I jump off a roof and I got a broken leg. I am mad at my ankle. I go, you broke on me, brother. You should have been there for me.
You let us down.
Yeah.
You let the team down.
Yeah. So I'm embarrassed.
You could do 2 stories.
I love that kind of like Andrew Tate guy who's like, surgeries are embarrassing to me.
Yeah. Just like taking anything where you're like, that is a thing that no one can help no matter what.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's weakness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Real quick, to circle back real quick, and I want to say the scrub thing also, it's not a big jump in your mind. If you picture you're in a wedding, everyone's dressed up, and one woman is in green scrubs head to toe, right?
Great.
Your mind doesn't go, hey, what's she doing? You go, oh, she just came from work. She just came from a surgery.
Yeah.
She's here. She's a surgeon. There's respect. You don't see the negative of not wearing a suit. You go, oh, they just came from a thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that. I love the idea that if you show up in scrubs at a wedding, someone goes, maybe you didn't have it today or whatever.
Right.
You know? But like,
Yeah.
we respect it. Sorry.
No,
I like it.
I think that's great because scrubs are already respected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are wearing them, and no one's gonna have the gall to
No.
walk up to you and go, "Are you a doctor?" Or you just don't care.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So I think there's a built-in level of like when you see scrubs, you see respect, and scrubs they've gotten a lot better. Like when we grew up, it was just the aquamarine.
Aquamarine.
Yeah.
And
Great
it
color,
was just loose aquamarine.
Yeah.
You see them in the world of Halloween costumes still.
Yes.
But you don't really see them in real life anymore. Now they're more form-fitting. They're fashionable. Yeah, better.
You think I can start wearing scrubs on stage? Never talk about the hospital. Just be
Yeah, I think so.
scrubs.
I think we're almost there with fashion in terms of, I think sweatpants, leisure,
Athleisure has made its
athleisure
way on stage.
Has
so.
made its way on stage.
You know.
Yeah. Now medical leisure. Med leisure. You know.
Yeah, and I think wintertime you do a lab coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Formal.
Yeah. A lab coat, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just the white.
I got one argument for the lab coat. One
Yeah.
thing. You wear a lab coat, you got to go to the lab at least once a day. All right? These people who are not in the lab and they're wearing a lab coat. I go, why the lab coat? You're not in the lab. But then lab coats for everybody.
Tell us, Jerry.
You know what I mean? That should have been a Larry David episode where the lab coat guy wears one and Larry goes, well, if you're wearing one, I'm wearing one. And then Larry's just walking around all day and people are like, oh, like they respect him and he's happy, he's loving it.
I feel like
That
this
actually-
happened on something. There was somebody that was like wearing a white coat and was like, "What's the difference?" Like it wasn't Curb, but I feel like
Feels like something.
I feel like I've seen it.
They haven't. I made it up now. It's my original idea and it's funny.
Butchers also wear white lab coats.
Yeah,
That's
well,
true.
That's
they're both
fun.
cutting things open.
Yeah, I bet butchers really see themselves in the same.
In-
You know what I
as
mean?
surgeons.
I think they see themselves
Peers.
exactly the same as peers.
Yeah.
100%. They've embarrassed themselves at parties.
Yeah.
They go a pork heart surgery. What's the difference?
Yeah.
I apologize. I just got a text that is, I'll just tell you, a few days ago, I bought 2 Batmobiles on Amazon.
All right.
Okay.
And I shouldn't have bought
What
any
size?
of them. They're big.
What's big? Okay.
Probably for a 6-inch figure. I got the 1989 Batmobile and I got the Batman Returns Batmobile. Not Returns, the one, I think it's Batman and Robin. It's the coolest one, I think. Anyway, with the Mr. Freeze. And I should not have been buying anything. And they just got delivered to my house and my wife is going to see not one fall from grace, but a second elbow drop of 2 Batmobiles. One Batmobile can be explained. There's a thing there.
I'm sorry. You bought 2 Batmobiles. You have 2 children. They were eventually for each of them.
I'll just say they're their Christmas presents. And when we don't play with them, I go, well, I'm not playing with them.
I didn't say this Christmas.
yeah, it's your Christmas. 2053.
Yeah, man. You really, with your kids, have made an investment for your action figure purchases.
Yeah.
You have
There
a
is a reason
built-in
there.
justification.
Yeah.
I will say what's nuts too is that there's going to be a year where they stop. And then I'm like, no, you can't stop. I can't stop. You can't stop. If they're like, I want girls, I'm
right.
like,
They
no
outgrow
girls.
it before you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
no.
gonna be tough.
That's really funny. That day
What
is
the hell am I
coming.
gonna do?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
So that year where they're really into it, I got to go balls to
Yeah.
the fucking wall.
Yeah, that's a blank check.
Yeah, that is so like, guess who's getting the fucking aircraft carrier? 1984. Never had it. Always wanted it. $5,000. Sorry, honey. The children need to have a good childhood. Now, excuse
$5,000.
me. It's $5,000 because it's
Rare.
extremely rare.
Yeah.
Also, not a thing I would buy. I was just doing that as an example. For
The
people.
G.I. Joe aircraft carrier?
Yeah, I wouldn't buy that. I'd buy this
Is
spaceship.
it the one that...
The 7 foot long?
Yeah, is it the one that they had when we were kids?
Yeah.
That's $5,000 now?
If you get it like new in box, like a really good, I saw a really good in box one. It was like $5,000. But I think you could probably get cheaper. You could build it but you're going to spend about like $1,200
To build it.
Yeah, like eBay, you buy each piece.
Oh, I
I
see.
see.
Yeah, you find the pieces. You could put together.
I know. It's like, well, technically you can build anything, Greg. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's
For sure.
fun. But yeah,
All right.
so I got to go home and I got to like figure. I got to figure that out because we're saving money. Ugh. Children want to eat. Fuck you. I need the Batmobile because I have 100 Batmen. I'm a fool.
Where are they going to
No
go?
cars.
Yeah. Think about the Batmen. Think about our family. Where are they going to
We got
sit?
2 kids. I got
Yeah.
100 Batman.
Yeah, man. They all need seats. They got butts.
If I sit and there's no Batmobile, do I not fall?
That's when you go, you know where he's going.
Yep, I know what
You
you meant.
gotta give him a laugh for the effort because
Yeah,
you know what's
well,
happening
I
here.
was trying
Little
that.
Exactly.
If I-
You don't gotta get all the words right.
Yeah.
I know the intention on
Episode
that
2
one.
of the day.
The
Yeah.
people listening at home, that's what they're great on a curve too.
Yeah,
That's how I
everyone
feel.
is.
They're here, they already like us, and if they hate us, they're out.
If you prick me, do I not immediately get the spider going up your arm and try to turn it into something else? Hello. Hello. If you prick me, do I not go, hello, come here. Kissy, kissy. Kiss on my lips, please. Tell me that, Congress. If you prick me, do I not get wildly turned down and jack off in the bathroom? So let my friend off, because I'm crazy as hell.
Like, yeah, he keeps taking it because he can't get the phrasing right. Just,
It's the next 32 minutes.
Hold on, let me take it again.
If you prick me, do I not go, oh, I'm a diabetic. My blood doesn't coagulate. I'm on Coumadin. What? Hey man, you all right? I don't know. I've had an infection for 3 years. They tried to blast that thing out. Not even vancomycin. And they said vancomycin is going to be the thing that cleans up this infection. Not me. Blew my kidneys out for nothing. Not even vancomycin. I'm so high.
Funny. I was gonna say, how you get high is
Yeah.
so interesting.
It's so different from every other person I've ever met
Yeah.
that smokes weed.
I've never it's like time released.
Not even
Yeah.
vancomycin.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, because usually people are just like, okay, you're high, it peaks, it dips, you're sober again. It's like COVID.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's gone, then it's back even
Yeah.
stronger for a day.
I can't smell my own cum. I could have stopped at smell, and that would have been funny enough for the COVID joke. But I had to Greg it up.
Yeah.
So
I had to
funny.
Greg it
Yeah,
up like a
got
fucking
Gregged.
idiot.
It got Greg.
It got Greg.
So
I got one
funny,
joke.
though. That's what you type in to like a Reddit thread for the symptoms. I'm
You're
like,
like-
hey, anyone else not able to smell their own cum from COVID?
I think you could tweet that today. I mean, it's a little late, but that's really
Oh,
funny.
no, it's fine. It's not going anywhere. So
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the weird things I've noticed.
Yeah.
man.
I don't know, man. I think when I write stand up,
Yeah.
I got to cut all the Greg off of all of the jokes. That they don't work on
Right.
stage.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, I
No, I
see.
get
Yeah.
a little Greg.
yeah.
So we get
a little
all the leftovers.
yeah,
You
that's
get
for
all
this.
this.
Yeah.
The trimmings.
Yeah, but I don't, not leftovers. No. I'm saying like I'll write a joke like, like I got robbed in Paris. He looked like that. But then the Greg part that comes after it is like, oh man, I'm molested. Right. I got to cut all that off
Oh,
before
yeah,
the stage.
yeah.
We
You know what I
get
mean?
pure uncut Greg.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which
right.
good or not, I don't know.
Sure.
But you're getting it.
That's
Right.
what we get.
You get it.
It's pure.
Yeah. Sometimes I slide them in and people in the crowd be like, I like this guy.
That's a
Well,
Greg.
yeah, that's the bet. When they're there for you and you get to be weird, you get to be full you. That's
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, that's
but
great.
It's the rarity.
Yeah. What were we talking about before that?
We were talking about some fashion stuff.
Yeah,
we're kind of like
clothes, scrubs.
meandering around.
Yeah.
You got
What-
any big?
what-
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead, bud.
so people are still going to have regular clothes, right? We'll have the scrubs,
fashion, right.
but we'll also have, we could dress like this. That's fine.
Of course.
What's a clothing store look like? How are we buying clothes?
Okay.
Because I like going in person. I don't like online shopping. I do
I
it a lot,
like
but I
when
don't
a
like it.
store gives you an insult but also a compliment. Right?
Like they neg you at the top.
Like let me know I want to know that I can shop here. So give me I want to go to a store, but to Fat and Hot, right? It's I'm fat. I know I gotta go there, but they go, but you're hot, man. You're hot.
Oh, like big and tall, but it's called Fat and Hot.
Yeah, you've given me a compliment too. You know,
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
women get dress barn, so
Gross and why not?
yeah, never been touched, but it's. I just haven't met the right one.
hairy and fine.
Virgin and cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
Whoa, it's back.
Hey.
Oh,
The light went off.
yeah.
But I'll say this: while all this was cooking, right, one of our lights went out.
Yeah.
And Alex started moving around, and I went, "You can't fix a light. The light is gone. The light ain't coming back. The light bulb went out.
Right, nothing happened. Yeah.
Nothing you could do." But he wiggled around, and then the light's back on.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You know, like a spaceship. You know, he reversed the polarity, pulled some dialed some things in. You know, and now we got a light again.
I do. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I do love that. Like you're watching a movie about the future or whatever, and the spaceship isn't working, and then one guy just bangs on the panel, and then it's fine.
Like
and
it's a box
it's
TV.
a spaceship, man. Yeah, exactly. It's not a goddamn Atari, man.
Right.
This thing is traveling through dimensions.
They didn't glue the fuse in hard enough.
Yeah, right.
Right. He's like, just need a little old-fashioned elbow grease.
Yeah.
You know,
Did it.
There's a real Buzz Aldrin listening to this right now, and he's like, "No, man, it is. You know, I was on the fucking Spaniels things. You know,
He died.
as smart as they
Yeah.
are, they're dumb." He died, man.
Right?
Yeah.
I think they shot him back out there.
I think if I was an astronaut, I would want that.
Yeah, as your funeral?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
But
should
you-
our funeral should all be what we did. So ours can be here.
That's funny. Picture this.
That's great.
Well, I'll probably just be at a grocery store because that's where I spend 80% of my time.
Oh, I like that you could get a nameplate of the place you're at. More nameplates.
Yeah.
For things you love, you know? Yeah, you get your name in a plate. I
Oh,
like
right.
that.
Because they're always on benches or parks or whatever.
Yeah, right. But let's put it on like, produce shelves.
Totally. Yes.
Where would your nameplate be?
I guess my couch.
Yeah.
I'm there most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whoever, wherever it ends up, right there.
Yeah.
My own couch.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Anthony
So?
couch.
Yeah.
I would
Greg,
put mine on Allison's ass. Or on just
you.
my eyes, because that's where it always is.
Greg's eyes.
Greg's eyes. Was that too much? I was kidding. I didn't look at you for that. Where would you really? Where would I?
Where would you really put
yours?
it?
Where would I really put it? What brings me joy? You know.
Where are you the most?
What am I
Yeah.
the
An
most?
online forum about
Your basement.
the next Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, I like to think about this.
I'm between two. If you want to think
Yeah.
for a moment, I can talk for a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm between the original Union Market grocery store where I do all my grocery shopping and they have the best pickles and good cheese. And I go there like 3 times a week and just buy food. Or the YMCA pool.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
I wouldn't say
that's
either of those is
cool.
where I spend the most time, but they're things I think and talk about the most and go often.
Yeah.
The YMCA pool, like in one of the tiles at the bottom of the
Yeah,
pool.
I think at the end, there's the dark plus sign to be like the wall's coming up. Middle of that.
You know what's great about this too? It'd be like a word cluster. And you could see where people are actually the most. Or
Yeah.
what means the most. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When they do, that's the word that they're using the most out there or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because I gotta believe that the benches and parks, that's not where any of those people spent the most time
Yeah.
or were the most, like, maybe they were like, I like the park.
Oh no,
but
they
like,
just donate the bench though.
right.
They're like, oh, we
Right.
need more money. They
So
go,
that
"Hey."
plaque isn't meaning what we want
Yes,
it to mean.
I agree with
Totally.
you.
So let's make it more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
Did you land anywhere?
Well, yeah, 2 places, and one would be Cape Hatteras. I can't seem to give you a fun answer, but Cape Hatteras or Hatteras
I said the
in North
grocery
Carolina. It was the best time of my life. I would go. We would Mike Taco. We went. You know, it was the best time there. And then you want to get your kid to come because you want them to experience that. They're not gonna experience that. They didn't have that. You know, they got to find their own thing. But I'm still gonna go because I feel good when I go there. You know, it's nice. There's a sand.
Yeah.
My friends are there.
For sure.
Or
This is kind of like where would you scatter your ashes, but not ashes and permanent.
Yeah, like everybody loves the ocean.
Right.
Come on, you know what I mean?
what if you can get it early so that so you could enjoy it. So you go, I love this
Go
place so
visit
much.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you go, hey, people go, people see you there. They're like, and you go, hey, my name's here, so I really like this place. So if you have any questions, you can become an ambassador of that place. Ambassador to places you are, like Disney World. I'm an ambassador of Disney World.
It'd be fun too. You really find out weird things about people. Like that's the place that meant the most to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're like, really? Tim?
Whoa, the condom aisle at Rite Aid.
Yeah, fun.
That meant the most to me.
Yeah, I guess this. You have two options: the one you pick, or the one that AI or Google knows you've been to the most.
Oh.
So you better fill out that form before you die, or else Google's going to be like this massage parlor.
Yeah, it should be up to Google if you don't decide.
Google.
Yeah, I always hate when people go that's the real you.
Yeah,
it's a part of you.
It's the stuff I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, most of my Googling is things I don't know and want to know about. It's not the things I know the most about.
yeah,
Right.
yes.
Yes. The fact that you Googled it, they should be like, hey, don't ask him about this. Like, this isn't his thing. He didn't know how to do it. He knew nothing about it.
Right.
If you love it, no, he didn't know nothing about it. He had to Google it. If you know it,
exactly.
you're not Googling it.
Right.
That's smart and genius. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Can I say this real quick amendment, quick commercial? I want to do a t-shirt. Is this merch? A t-shirt that says Google this and it points to my dick. It's like an arrow down, you know? Google this with an arrow down. That's a fun.
That's got to exist.
It's gotta.
They don't make enough like
Google this.
thinking man like they gotta make new ones of those shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're
like
stuck in a moment we've passed.
yes.
Time for new.
Yeah. Like the man, the legend, it's like somebody's got to be working on the next iteration of these
What do you
boardwalk
think
shirts.
this table is?
Yeah, I
bought
guess
a
that's
table
true.
of this stuff,
I guess
man.
you're right, man. I
Dude.
guess you're right.
You think I could sell this shirt if I do Google this and it's a middle finger and it says Trump, right?
Of course.
People would
Yeah, people buy
that.
everything.
Yeah, man.
Google this.
So funny.
Donald Trump says Google this. Google is it like Google now?
Right. Well, that's them being like, no, man, you don't want to look stuff up. Look in here.
Yeah,
Look
I
in
know
here.
everything.
Because that's where the answers lie.
You can pay, you don't have to pay rights on president stuff. So if you want to make Trump, Obama, you can make all that shit. And that's why I always do see those street vendors selling that shit because they don't have to pay.
That is my one regret, and I think I've talked about this before, was we went to the Obama inauguration, and there was a person selling a shirt that it was Obama, but it was Kobe Bryant's body dunking on Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Damn it.
motherfucker.
I know.
You'll
I'm
never
more
get the-
I think that I need to just set a limit in my head financially and be like, if it's under this and you see something like that, you're buying it.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of times I've been like, I wish I had that stupid thing I saw.
Yep. You're always going to regret it.
Yeah.
Hey Siri, how many months till Anthony's birthday? We can make
Alex.
those. We can put those on the website. Obama dunking over bin Laden.
That's true. Yeah, we could just make that.
We could just make them.
Right. That guy didn't own a copyright on the image and idea.
No.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Lex, where are we at on time? Just so we know.
43.
Oh,
All right,
all right.
cool.
All right.
Yeah. You're not having a good time. I'm having a great time.
No, I'm having.
still.
I was
Just
just
being
wanted-
aware.
Just being aware, man.
All right.
Oh, this was something. I'm trying to think if I think I had a.
But jumpsuits, real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we could do it green jumpsuits if you don't, because I'm gonna get a green jumpsuit.
Okay.
And I'm getting you guys them too.
Yeah,
I
we
expect
can
you
get
to wear them every
jumpsuits.
week.
Sure.
Yeah, can't you just order what is it like figs or whatever?
Yeah.
Dr. Scrubs.
Oh, we did scrubs.
Yeah.
We landed on scrubs. Okay. Good.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
wanna
think
make
they
sure.
ask for your like medical license.
Yeah.
when you
I was
get
like,
them.
I don't know, buy them.
I forgot. No jumpsuits. We moved on to scrubs.
Scrubs.
I like
My bad.
scrubs,
We
man.
get some scrubs.
Yeah.
Are these
Rules.
scrubs? They're scrub like.
They're scrubs adjacent.
Yeah, they're not.
Very
They're
scrubs
scrub.
adjacent,
You could
yeah.
wear these to a hospital on scrub day when it's everyday scrub day, and someone goes, "All right."
Yeah,
right.
well, because scrubs they don't often have buttons down the
Yeah,
middle.
the buttons. If
That's a big thing.
Very true.
that
one's
was
like-
a flat V-neck shirt,
Yeah,
I'd be like,
turn it around backwards.
those are scrubs.
I do
Yeah.
like a hospital that goes, we're a little classier around here.
Yeah.
We do buttons on ours.
Button
Yeah.
scrubs.
We do buttons
And then they go, and you go, where do you even buy them? They go, actually, I have a pair right here. It's like, this guy's just trying to sell me button scrubs. This is fucking money laundering me. This is a shakedown. You can't work here without buying number one button down scrubs. You know, the CEO of the hospital is trying to sell his His button-up scrubs. To make every employee buy them.
We got button-up scrubs. We got sweatshirt suit. We're just kind of making new things.
Yeah, I'm surprised the sweatshirt suit isn't around.
I think
I
it
bet
is.
it is.
I
Yeah.
think that there is like an athleisure, like, I think it looks like on ads, you're like, that's just a suit, but it's like actually like the waist is elastic. The guy just has a jacket button. Like, I think
Yeah,
that there's
yeah.
like, there's a whole, like, they're yoga pants, but they're for work. Like,
right.
They have those that they market it for wedding videographers, so you look like you're in a suit.
but you can
All
bend.
Oh.
Oh, that's so smart.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, those are the best.
That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
That should definitely
But everyone
exist.
should just have them.
Yes.
Why would you? You have it's like Velcro. As soon as you come up with Velcro, get tying out of here. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
crazy that everyone has immediately been like, "Oh no, we only wear these rubber suits or these elastic like." You know what I mean?
Totally, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, if you get hit by lightning, not a problem.
They're not rubber.
Yeah.
You made them rubber and then went one further.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Also, I don't know if being in a rubber suit when you get struck by lightning
dick.
is like it.
You get struck by lightning and a rubber suit. The lightning cowers in fear. Everyone knows it. Lightning doesn't like rubber, like AIDS. Similar. It was a fair enough analogy, I think.
Condoms, yeah.
You don't like rubbers. Do you ever say that to a guy? Hey, you bring the rubbers?
No. Because I'm alive in like this century and live.
What a bunch of missed opportunities as a woman, Limey, for
Yeah.
It's on a
Yeah.
t-shirt. Did you bring the rubbers?
With a Z. So you read it right. Rubbers.
Did you bring the rubbers? That's like two old Jewish or Italian people. They're 80. Honey, come on, we're going to have sex later. Did you bring the rubbers? So, and he goes, I haven't been hard since Hoover. Hoover? The vacuum? I hate you. Divorce. They thought they were going to make it. Because
That's
they
a
died
clip.
a week later. And they almost made it to their deaths without getting a divorce. Sorry, I just wanted to end the story of those two people. Sure. I'm too high.
That's fine,
No, it's
man.
good. This is a good level.
Were you guys worried about? I was worried when I was a kid about getting struck by lightning a bunch.
So much.
Yeah.
I was
like a
afraid
big
of
part
that.
of it.
Spontaneous combustion.
Really?
I feel like we were seeing a lot of that in like, you know, not Rescue 911, but like in Unsolved Mysteries and then like the X-Files, like it was like, that was a thing. And I was like, oh, is that something that could happen to you? And
Yeah.
it's like, no, not really.
Yeah.
But it was,
That
you know,
makes sense because spontaneous combustion is a real thing that happens to some things.
that has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens
Yeah.
to some things. It has happened to like one or two humans in history. That's been like, but it's not like a risk.
Wait, someone has actually spontaneously combusted?
But then, like the reason there was a reason or
Oh,
something
like
that they
electric-
found.
They
something.
saw, they
but
saw
like, but in
Carmen
the
Electra.
moment,
a
someone
wizard,
just,
yeah. Carmen Electra or a wizard. That's what the cop said. We got a clear case of Carmen Electra or a wizard. Bring me all the hotties and the old men in long hats. We got some questioning.
long hats.
Wait, what were you saying though, live? You were
Yeah,
like,
I was afraid of that, but that's dumb.
Yeah.
But lightning was also a fear. You know, like the way quicksand was like a
Yeah,
weird 90s
yeah.
threat to us, which wasn't real.
yeah. Do you think they were like distracting us from the wars
Yeah,
with quicksand?
for sure.
Yeah.
They were like, desert's bad. It's like the anti-Arab thing, I think.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah, struck by lightning. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
afraid of it. Have you?
When
you were little?
I remember being like always wanted to be in the car because like they said the car was like
lightning.
a really. I remember like being like, if we're in the car, we're good.
Yes.
So that was one thing taken away from all the worries I had as a kid.
I have a theory as to why this was. We just spent a lot more time outside, like running around in fields.
Right.
The
And the
beach.
rain. You wouldn't even come home
like,
in the rain.
Not outside that much when it's thundering and lightning anymore. I'm like, I'll just be inside.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a major problem because it made more sense.
Yeah,
'cause
where
we
I
were
was like
outside
on a
more.
playground or something,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh no, now it's starting to thunder. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to circle back to something which I just remembered. Remember they used to have unsolved mysteries, and they'd always be like, "Did aliens abduct Larry?" Because he was never seen again. But you watch as an adult, and you're like, "No, his wife murdered him." Yeah. They just didn't have enough evidence.
Yeah.
like she's just out of
It's
town.
super clear.
But the show is like, because he disappeared in the night, and there was a lot of lights shaking about. What does Debbie have to say? And she's like, "I heard a noise. I did hear a noise." And they're like, "Motherfucker, she killed him."
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
She killed him for his money. She has a gold ring on.
Yeah, there were so many less alien abductions when forensics became a thing.
Yeah.
They were like, I don't know, I guess these aliens found another planet or something. That's
Yeah.
really crazy.
Yeah. But that show always leaned on.
It's true.
Unsolved Mysteries was
Yeah.
always like, they tried to be like, did a shark get legs and grab this woman? Like, no. He was 90. It was going to happen. He was gambling. He had a heart problem.
Yeah. What was it? Was it a specter from the unknown? Or was it his bitch of a wife?
That's a fun joke. Where it's crime things where they always try to push the other and then also insult the wife or
That's
husband.
really funny. Or was she just overweight?
Yeah. Yep. 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 Lips, man, they're fun. A lot of sensitive going on in there. You can feel a lot. And also they help you talk. And they help you taste. Lips is doing a lot. Lips is doing a lot.
Yeah.
Call me Lips. 'Cause I feel like I'm doing a lot.
I feel like you said a sentence that was so high, I got high.
Yeah. Lips are doing a lot.
Lips are doing a lot. I'm going to get some soup after this, which I'm excited
What kind of
about.
soup?
Pho. P-H-O.
Oh,
Seems like
that's
they
what that
started the
was.
word and they
Yeah.
said, we're done. Don't you mean Phoenix? No, pho, just pho. What'd you say? What was?
You asked me. I thought that was strange. But now I remember you texting me last week about that spot that you had pho. Is it pho or pho? I never know.
Pho.
Pho.
Oh.
Yeah, that you had pho because we were in line to get breakfast a couple hours, and you were just like, hey, you want to get soup after this? Which you've never, ever said to me.
Right.
But now I get it.
Soup,
You
right?
call it, yeah.
Yeah.
You call it
soup,
soup.
or
So-
cereal. That's it. Steak and eggs. That's it. Super cereal. That's
What's
a
super
restaurant.
cereal?
Super cereal.
All right. So just bowls.
Yeah, we do bowl options here. The thing about I'd like to get maybe my name carved into that pho place. That's how good it was.
Oh, I like that. I like a restaurant that you like. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
So fun. All the other places are like, Greg ate there once. He ate there once. He was here all the time.
We talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is too high of a thought.
What on earth is the bar for that?
I'm just gonna say it.
Say it.
But I'm not gonna sell it. The idea I had was like you'd have a wooden type hat, and the person would come by and you would pour the soup in your head, and it would have certain like sieves, and you could eat the soup from your hat. It was too high to bring that up.
I mean, if it's really cold out, this kind of
know.
doubles up as a head warmer.
I thought also for people,
But then
who
it'll
wanna-
get cold.
Oh, that's true.
For people who want to work with their hands, they don't want to put, the soup is in the way, so you put the soup on their head. So you have
hate
table
it.
space.
I don't hate it.
Yeah,
If you're
man.
at a laptop,
Yeah. Also,
Great.
I actually think it's one of your more grounded ideas.
yeah, this is hats and soup both exist.
Yeah. There's no pulley system. There's no intricate string stuff.
We don't have to go to another dimension or
Yeah.
know about space.
I wonder if
No
Delta.
implantation in skin. This is probably your most sane idea.
Yeah, run it.
I wonder if Spirit Airlines was like, "Hey man, what if we got rid of the trays and started giving them soup hats? I think we
sure.
could squeeze a couple more people in there."
I'm sure they were like, that's what we had to fire Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
And he went on to create Apple. Some people are just too big. Their ideas are too big for airlines.
Yeah.
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 All right. I think we're wrapped.
Yeah.
This feels pretty good.
This feels good.
One last thing.
You had one? Yeah.
All right.
And I think we brought this up on an old podcast. I'm sorry to keep bringing it up, but I really do want to try to push the catchphrase of "put some cheese on it." Right?
Okay.
Yo,
Sure.
Let me put some cheese on that, which is
Yeah.
add to or make something better. Right? Yo, hey man, that guy he put some real cheese on that. Hey, great story. Let me put some cheese on it. Cool. I did see
So-
her the other day, and she was wearing those gloves.
So you're saying that you would say that to someone if you think that their story needed to be improved?
I'm saying like, let's jam. Let me put some cheese on it.
Oh, okay. So more
what do you
like
think
it's
about
a.
this? Hey,
It's,
put some cheese on this for me. Make this better.
Like punch up.
okay, great.
Punch up or help me solve.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like,
It campfiring is more like now you say your thing, or
No,
like
no.
I'm going to say my thing after. It's conversation.
yeah.
Put some cheese
Camp-
on it is more of a compliment.
Yeah, and it's somebody like let's say somebody does like a fancy dunk in basketball. You would go,
Okay.
he put some G's on
Okay,
it.
put
yeah,
some
I
cheese on
feel
it.
like
Yeah.
more it's like not can you, but you did.
Yeah,
You did, but also that's a great example. But also you say, dude, I think Sally might have murdered her husband. Right? Then I go, let me put some cheese on that. I saw her buy a gun.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Both work.
They all work. I just want to be saying, let me put some cheese on it because I love putting cheese on something.
Yeah.
Just normally. You should check out our Patreon.
You
We
telling
did-
me? Tell
Yeah.
them.
I'll give them the psycho eyes to make them get in there.
Yeah.
I gotta go dead. Check out our Patreon. It's Welcome to Talktown. It's $7, and you get 2 things a month, and we'll say your name. Hey, do we have any names? to say?
Email.
We should say their names.
We can.
We could.
We have 2 Patreon subscribers.
We'll do it on the. Well, we'll do it on the Patreon.
Yeah, I
No,
think
we
that
should
was.
do it to the streets.
All right, I guess
Let's
we'll do
take
that.
Gunderson. I don't want to stop. You guys want to stop? I don't want to stop. That's it. That's all that's happening right now. I don't want to stop.
You can keep going. I'll just sit here. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I
I'm
don't
kind
know.
of tapped out. But
Yeah,
if you want to
well,
just
all right.
intermittently talk, I'm fine with it, man.
Yeah, we can.
Email talktownpodcast@gmail.com. And, any things you want us to bring up on the Patreon, $7 a month, 2 bonus episodes. They're like a half hour each. And do that.
Yeah,
Just say your
it's
name
fun.
and we'll talk about your thing.
Yeah. Goof off.
Yeah.
And I'm starting a shirt website, and I'm gonna get those shirts.
Great.
Yeah, we're gonna get those shirts. We're gonna get Google this, and make Anthony's LeBron James dunking on Obama, dunking on Hashim Halala. Who's Hashim Halala?
You're on your own, bro.
Yeah.
You're going, go.
I gotta go to bed.
All right.
All right.
Good night.
Welcome to Talk